Hey YouTube, I just got done watching the video of Soul Control on Moki Moki channel that Chris Borovic just posted. And it's a deck that I've always liked to play for a long time. It was my first ever maxed out deck in GOAT format. I did play an Apprentice Monarch deck with Triple Soul Exchange, and I like some of the things he talked about. He talked a lot about how Royal Decree helped him out, having heavy monster lineups. And I took all these cards in, and something that I wanted to go through and play. You see, there's a lot of cards here. I had a lot of things in my mind. I'm obviously not going to play a 60 card deck by any means. Maybe it would actually be fun to play a 60 card deck. If you guys want to see me play a 60 card deck, I might just do that. Also, please like, comment, and subscribe for sure. Much appreciated. But what I want to do is start breaking this down closer to 40. I'd like to get it 40, 41 maybe. I don't know. Looking at how many tributes I have between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not a lot, but you don't want to see multiples, so that's when I start pushing cards to 41, 42. I think I'll start out. I think Azure Priest is really good, especially if you look at the recent GOAT format like deck lists. Azure Priest is really good. For whatever reason, Scapegoat has been popping up a lot, and rightfully so, to be honest. In a format where Chaos is extremely powerful, I'm shocked Scapegoat just in general hasn't become more popular due to being able to protect itself from OTKs or whatever it might be. So I do think that's good, as well as a combo with Creature Swap. I think Creature Swap in any kind of Monarch deck that can't play Blackluster Soldier, and I could fit it in here. I don't want to force it in. I don't like that mindset of forcing in Blackluster Soldier, even though you win games based on that alone. Creature Swap in decks where you can't play Blackluster Soldier is absolutely needed, because then you can steal the opponent's Blackluster Soldier. So Azure Priest, just a very good general card for its ability to also return to the hand, so it's not available on the field. I do expect a lot of Monarch decks to be present due to Chris having just posted this video. Next we have Cannon Soldier, and what I went to for my Monarch deck build, I didn't want to go by what he went off of. I wasn't a huge fan of his builds. Maybe they work for him, but for me, I don't think they really fit my playstyle. They're too, I don't know. I like having, like I said, early board presence. I don't think his decks really gave that. They kind of gave a sit back and wait for the opponent, like react on what the opponent does. I'm not a huge fan of that play style. If it works for him, that's what it seemed like to me. Maybe I'm just wrong, but the way I built the deck before was having early game monsters such as Mystic Tomato, Spear Reapers, and then using Last Will. And this is a deck list I posted on my channel. I think it might have been the first list, but basically just utilizing Spear Reaper, just continuously poke and strip cards out of their hand. And with this came Cannon Soldier. Search will buy Mystic Tomato. Effect activates off Last Will, and then it's an easy 2,500 points of damage with Scapegoats, and just really gets that last bit of damage in. So I think Cannon Soldier is something that I'm going to want to try, because as he posted in his video, a lot of times Monarch decks, and I found this too because I've played this deck a lot, like I said, you get really, really close to winning the game, but you never quite get there. I think in a deck that gets really close to winning the game and utilizes Last Will, Cannon Soldier can be that card to get you there. 3 to Koichi just to replace itself, obviously. Not much more to say. Generally, just a very good card. Exiled Force, and a deck that really relies on having monsters set on the field, such as Monarchs. I'm looking for cards that are just genuinely really good cards by themselves. I think Exiled Force is just one of those cards. Not like I think, it definitely is. It's just a really good card in and of itself, just for its existence. If Exiled Force, honestly, were at 2 or 3, I think most decks, including, well, that I would play, but I think most decks in general would main at least 2 inside a third. It's too good of a card, honestly. So I will run that one copy. It also obviously combos very well with Last Will. Grand Marg, I'm not super decided on Grand Marg. I still think Zaborg's better in most circumstances, but I'll try Grand Marg. I'm not opposed to trying something new. Gravekeeper's Guard, this will probably be one of the cards that I cut in lieu of keeping Triple Spy for tribute fodder, but I really like the combination of having like a first turn guard with Tsukiyomi. They go to attack guard, flip, return their monster, and I've won games. I know a lot of players have won games just by having that guard suit combo available, just flipping down, flipping up, returning monster, hitting, and then that's just that back and forth. I've won games doing that. I know plenty of players have too. Gravekeeper's Guide. Gravekeeper Spy kind of speaks for itself in a Monarch deck. I don't think I have to explain it. Mystic Tomato, same thing, just a self-preserving monster. They attack, I bring out Sangan, sack Sangan for a Monarch. Get the Monarch's effect, plus get Sangan's effect. Nidoria, again, I'm looking for cards that are generally just good on their own. Nidoria by no means is a bad card. It can put the opponent in pretty awkward positions that I guess otherwise they wouldn't be, and it can help out like Chaos Sorcerers at the expense of like a little bit of life points. But if you're getting rid of Chaos Sorcerer or BLS or whatever, totally worth it. If you would Ring of Destruction of BLS and take 3,000, you would definitely take 1,800 from Nidoria, for sure. So, good card, can really just surprise them just by having it first turn set, save your Spies or Dekoichis from Noblemans and other things like that. Just, again, generally good card. Same thing with Sangan, no need to explain. Spirit Reaper, I am playing 3 of. Good monster for, obviously, its staying power, and you'll see here, combos with Mystic Tomato, probably going to be the primary search besides Sangan, but then I do have one Book of Life. One of the cards I probably will cut is going to be Premature Burial. I don't care too much for Premature Burial. I think it's too susceptible to Raigeki breaks, MSTs, Dust Tornadoes, things of that nature, on top of the life point pay. Is it a good card? Absolutely. Do I think I have the right targets for Premature Burial in this deck? No. Where Book of Life, obviously my only targets being Spirit Reaper, but I do genuinely think Spirit Reaper is going to be one of the first cards almost every single game to ever hit my graveyard. That meaning that Book of Life will be live almost all the time, and to be able to bring back a Spirit Reaper at any given time, sacrifice it for a Monarch, maybe destroy a monster, destroy a back row, whatever, and then Book of Life to bring that Spirit Reaper right back, and who knows, maybe I'll hit Sinister Serpent or their last Dark Monster, last Light Monster, whatever it might be. Anything that can interrupt their plays. I think that combo is actually pretty good. And I do believe it will be reliable enough to be searched out between the Sangan, Mystic Tomato, sacrificing, and then just drawing into Book of Life. I do think that'll be a reliable enough combo. Looking at Thestalos is it's just the best Monarch. Thestalos with Soul Exchange turn 1, it can be a crippling combo. Get rid of like a set Gravekeeper's Guard, Dekoichi, whatever, and then just rip a good card out of their hand, puts them down to what, like 4 cards turn 1? And why? And you have a 24 body on board? Like, it's insane. So Thestalos, great card, and as Chris said in his video, most of the time you're not going to be hitting the Thunder Dragons, Night Assailants, or Sinister Serpents. And if you're early enough, hopefully you do hit that Night Assailant while they don't have a flipping graveyard. I know my luck, I have played games where I'll summon Don's Luger Reaper, and I think I actually uploaded a video of it, that I attacked for 3 turns in a row, and they had 4 cards in their hand almost every turn, and every single turn I actually hit Serpent. Super unfortunate, maybe I won, I don't really remember. And then we have Tsukiyomi. So this might get cut, but I don't know. We'll start that process here soon. So looking at Tsukiyomi, good with Creature Swap, good with Thousand Eyes Restrict. I think I'm going to need ways to play around Thousand Eyes Restrict. I don't know how super awesome it'll be. So I do plan on keeping 3 Scapegoat regardless due to its combination with Enemy Controller, Metamorphosis, just being a good monster on field, being tribute fodder for Cannon Soldier. I do plan on keeping triple Scapegoat. I'll probably cut Metamorphosis down to 1. Maybe 2, but most likely 1. And then Zaborg, who I think is also arguably can be compared to Thestalos due to the fact that it has to destroy a monster, not only on your opponent's field, but one of your monsters if it's the only one. That is the only limiting factor. Otherwise, I am a firm believer in Zaborg as being the best Monarch of the format. Being able to rip out those face-down monsters, those Chaos Sorcerers, those BLS, those just anything, just because it's summoned. I think that's so good. It's good in the burn matchup, like I've said. I've literally won burn matchups that I otherwise just should not have won because Zaborg can attack or destroy Ojama tokens, summon another monster, and now I have space to work with. I genuinely love Zaborg. I do think it's the best Monarch. If only it could just... It's just so limiting in that it has to destroy your monsters. It's super unfortunate, but anyways, great card. Then we have Book of Life. I already explained that. Book of Moon. This might get cut too. I could play 2 Book of Moon. I do have 2 Noblemans. Maybe I'll cut a Nobleman. I don't know. I'll probably keep Book of Moon, but instead of playing 2, I did throw an Enemy Controller. I think in a deck like this, it's going to be more... It's going to combo better with Scapegoat in order to get out the Monarchs. So Enemy controller, at least one of, is that 2 Book of Moons. I do think I'd probably run a enemy controller over Book of Moon, but I'll probably end up keeping Book of Moon just to its general utility to save from attacks / Chaos Sorcerer / Thousand Eyes, which is probably also becoming pretty more popular. Creature swap, I have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 targets, 8, 9, 10 if you include scapegoats, and then spy searching out spy, creature swapping that spy and taking one of their monsters. Basically, it's the same thing as a permanent change of heart. Actually, it's better than Snatch Steal. So triples creature swap, good stuff. Duo, enemy controller, already explained. I guess Last Will kind of explains itself. So the idea behind Last Will is you activate it, sacrifice for a monarch, replace with another Reaper after you've destroyed stuff on their field, and then you can just attack. Or alternatively, if you think they have like a Sakuratsu armor, and you'll see at the very bottom, I have this Trap Dust Shoot. I played 3 of them. So hopefully I'll be able to utilize these 3 Trap Dust Shoots and this Mind Crush. Remember, Mind Crush and Goat format, I get to check their hand afterwards to verify they have nothing left. So hopefully between Mind Crush, triple Trap Dust Shoots, I'll be able to see their hand. I'll be able to play around like Sakuratsu armor, Mirror Force, Torrents, or whatever that I can just go Last Will, summon Mystic Tomato, or whatever monster it might be, and kind of start play those mind games. That do they want to Sakuratsu armor? Do they want to do whatever? And maybe I'll get some cheap wins. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Metamorphosis, same thing. Kind of explains itself. I am a firm believer in this. Is actually the reason why I do like Zaborg as level 5. Dark Balter is the best target off of Metamorphosis. Thousand Eyes, not bad, but it's the most available target, I'll say. Towards Dark Balter, you have level 5s being Zaborg, Air Knight, I guess Mephist if you want to play that. I don't know, Thunder Dragon. No one really plays Thunder Dragon and Metamorphosis in the same deck. Outside of those, like, I can't really think of too many popular level 5 monsters, so Dark Balter, it's harder to get to, but certainly I think being able to negate any of these cards, any of these like normal spells, Dark Balter is just the best card. MST kind of explains, Nobleman, we'll see. I think if I have triple Soul Exchange, which might also get cut down, do I need 2 Noblemen? I don't know. Boom, probably gonna get cut. Triple Scapegoat, Snatch Steal, Soul Exchanges, and actually the trap lineup. I really like the trap lineup as it is. I'm gonna leave it the same. Looking at the side deck, I don't plan going into it. It was just something that I wanted to make it more anti-meta-ish, I guess. How can I play against like chaos decks or things of that nature? And actually, now I'm looking at it, let's do this. Let's take out you and just make my warrior matchup a little bit more bearable. We'll side in 2 Sakuratsus as well. So let's go Izzy. Okay, it is. And we'll do that. And trap lineup, like I said, I'm going to keep it exactly the same. The only thing I might think of cutting is moving Torrent to the side. Otherwise, I really want to try triple Trap Dust Shoot and Mind Crush in the main deck. So I'm going to start by cutting away some monsters. And it's not going to be a process to go monster, spells, trap. It's going to be a process of, if I'm cutting away monsters, what am I cutting away in the spells and traps to also increase my odds? So if I'm looking at it right away, I'm probably going to cut away Zaborg. That leaves me with 5 tributes. So do I really need 3 Soul Exchange? Probably not. I'll probably take it down to 2. If I'm using 2, do I need 3 of these, especially when I have those? Do I have 3 Scapegoats? Probably not. So we'll do 1 Soul Exchange, 2 of these. Do that. Last Will, I think it's a neat idea. Do I actually want to play that? I'll try 1 copy Last Will, and maybe we'll draw into it. We'll see how it plays. Looking back at the monsters, I kind of want to cut out Grand Marg, to be honest. I think Guard's going to be the first one to go. I do, like I said, I want to keep the triple spies just for that search factor, but if they get hit by Nobleman, it kind of hurts, but yeah, that's whatever. If I'm not playing the flips, we'll drop Tsukiyomi. We'll drop... I really like Cannon Soldier, but I don't think it fits great in this deck. Maybe it does. But we'll drop Cannon Soldier. We'll drop Takoichi, so it's down to 2 good Takoichis. I can probably drop a Spear Reaper. I think if I'm playing triple Scapegoat, I want to get my monster count down to probably closer to 16, to be entirely honest. So I do want to play Triple Reaper, but I'll drop it down to 2 Reaper. I'll drop a Book of Life. If I'm keeping both Decoy Cheese, Triple Spy, that still leaves good targets for Tomato. I'll probably drop Newdoria. So that's down to 19 monsters. I'm really thinking that Exiled Force might be the next to go. How many more? I have to drop around 5 more. I think the Noblemen's might go. Now I think a 5-to-2 ratio. I think 5-to-2 ratio or 1-to-4 ratio is going to be good on Soul Exchange. I don't know which one I want to use. I think I am going to drop Grand Marg and drop Soul Exchange down to 1. I'll drop Azura Priest down to 1. So it puts me at 17, 44 total. I could drop a Spy now that I don't have so many tribute monsters, as in these are my only ones. I could drop a Spy and I think it'll still work out relatively well. Let's go ahead and drop Spy. Let's get one more card out to bring me down to 42, and then we'll go ahead and save and we'll find a game. I think Mystic Tomato. Do I really need 3 Mystic Tomato? Nah. So that brings my realistic Soul Exchange targets, or Creature Swap, to 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus Scapegoats, I think I can actually, and maybe a Spy. I'll drop Creature Swap down to 1. So we'll go ahead and save deck like this. And that's how we'll cut it down. We'll keep it at 41, just that way try to limit, I guess, drawing these 4 in the hand, and that's that's how I theorize it. A lot of one-ofs, so very reminiscent of early goat control type decks, but let's save again. It is default. Like I said, pretty reminiscent of early goat control decks, but let's go ahead. Let's go into a game. See how we do it. So duel, see who's playing. Same thing as always. It's hard to say that, I don't know, there's definitely no one right way. I think Monarchs, especially prior to Ryza, is very much dependent on your playstyle. Once Ryza comes out, you just toss 3 Ryzas in a deck and you just call it Monarchs. But okay, then we got a game with a Sindel Prince. So Ryza's pretty dominating, but maybe we can do the same with Thestalos. So Sindel Prince. Thanks, you too. We'll go first. In between Spies, Decoy Cheese, Tomato, Sangan, hopefully we have a pretty solid first turn play at least. So that's not bad. We'll go Duo. Duo's my most hated card in Go For. I can't stand Duo. I think setting up a Duo to like just, it's such an early game's unfair. And what is this dude playing? Draw cards equal to the number of good Goblin House creepings in your graveyard. So if you flip one, you draw 2. Then select 1 card from your hand and put it at the bottom. So that's actually pretty interesting. Maybe he's playing flip control with like Mask. So if there's 2, you draw 3, and then you'd only return 1 though. So that's pretty good actually. That's kind of cool. Is this a card that's at 2? I don't know. But Time Seal. I hope he's not playing just some weird type deck. So okay. Super interesting that he would set one with Cherry. So this must be just a really good card. And yeah, he's playing just a weird type deck. Okay, so if he's got another good Goblin Housekeeping, he draws 3, I guess. Oh, come on. Not like this. Why would you even get on GOAT format to play that? Like, what enjoyment does a player get out of this? I would love for someone to explain that to me. So draw, standby phase, main phase 1. Let's go ahead and flip you to draw 1. And so we got that. Just go ahead and summon a Reaper and just Reaper times 20. Maybe it'll get us to where we want to go. Okay, well. Okay. What? Why are you playing both of those? Why would you... Okay, so... I don't know who gets up and just thinks, this is the game I want to play. Let's... One monster on the field, destroy it. I kind of want to last will into Sangan and just start attacking. Honestly, I'm going to do it. View, and then we'll go grab Sangan. Destroy Decoichi. Last will grab a Sangan. Come on, Sindel Prince. If you're gonna play this deck, you gotta follow along. And then we'll hit for 1,000. In main phase 2, we will set 1 and we'll call it a turn. Standby phase, main phase 1, battle phase, attack. Set. Oh shoot. What the heck? Well, you know I have a tomato set. This would have been great. Oh, if I hit him with a cannon soldier, wow, that would have been fun. Main phase 1, battle phase. Let's hit directly for 1,000. I don't think he can stop this. I don't think he can stop this Sangan at all. Now that I'm looking at it, setting this tomato was definitely a mistake. I should have just set this. Well, I didn't have scapegoat, but... And actually, check this out. Next turn, we're going to trap Dust Shoot. Standby phase. And then we're going to hit him with that Mind Crush. So let's type this in and in turn. Standby phase. Enter. And activate. Let's see what he's got. Wow, is this guy serious right now? Okay. Can I call judge in this? I can't believe this dude just wasted any of my life. Can I find another game while waiting? Hey, check this out. You ever find Sindel Prince? Don't play this guy. I'm gonna spam him real quick. Because that's garbage. Okay, well, he just completely got offline. Tight. So, sorry about that. That dude just absolutely quit. What a waste of my life. And a waste of your time for watching. So, thanks, Sindel Prince. That was a fun duel, too. It wasn't even, like, for rating. Why would people play that? Okay. What is going on? So let's exit. Let's go back to the duel room. Let's try this one more time. Let's play Go Cryptic. Oh, what? User's left. I kind of want to... Oh, there he is. Same with the good luck, have fun. Unrated. And we're gonna go first. Ooh, this hand definitely has some spice. I just want to normal summon Sandgame because I definitely do not want to lose it to a Nobleman, as it's my only monster. But this is a pretty good looking hand, to be honest. It's very awkward because none of it goes together. Thanks. He doesn't even know what that means. Yeah, nothing in this hand goes together, but this doesn't make any sense. Okay. He's not attacking. That's interesting. Start turn, standby phase. Main phase 1. Actually, go back standby phase. I think... Oh, do I want to MST? Maybe he'll flip his MST, and then I'll have to flip Scapegoat, which means I can't summon Thestalos. Let's go ahead. I don't like this play. I do not like this play, but let's go ahead. Let's try it. Oh my gosh, what is this dude playing? All monsters on your side of the field change to face up. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go to grave, get out Thestalos, try to hit something out of his hand prior to... What? Okay. I think I need to find someone who actually is like really good at GOAT format that I can legitimately play decks against. Because this has been miserable. Let's give him a winky face. What's happening? Thanks, space, you too. And... Oh, okay. Standby phase. Premature burial. I thought I took that out. Anyways, let's go ahead and hit for 14. What's he got? Okay. In phase 2, we will activate this. Hit him for 1,000 and drop that card. What is going on? Set, pass. When he draws, we're gonna activate. Standby phase. I don't care. Get rid of Big Shield Guard now. So you got Exodia, Wave Motion, Skill Drain. Exodia, Wave Motion, Skill Drain. Why are people like this right now? What is happening? So start turn, standby phase, main phase 1. So he's a skill drain, so we're just gonna normal summon this. We're gonna premature burial. We're gonna pay 800. Final countdown last turn. I don't know why he did that, but battle phase we're gonna hit for 28, and we're just gonna win this game as quick as humanly possible. Actually, we're gonna end turn. That's what premature burial is attached to. And did he draw something, or do I just want to normal summon this. This is going to be my last game. I don't even want to play. GOAT format anymore. This has been miserable. Hitting for 28. And we're going to have him exile force and just win next turn. Hopefully it's another torrential tribute because he decided to torrent to a Mystic Tomato. Hopefully he's playing 2 torrential tributes. Main phase 1. Why, dude? Doesn't matter. Activate. Let's set you. Flip summon. See if I can't draw in the MST. That's... To be honest, I don't even think I've seen I've seen, what, 1 Thestalos up to this point? Come on, Heavy Storm. Just give me Heavy Storm. So I think I'm playing the Heavy Storm or MST. It doesn't really matter one way or the other. Standby phase, main phase 1, flip summon. You pay 1,000. Okay. What is happening? This has been miserable. If I lose because of this, it's going to be a long time before I make another video. That's for sure. Like, I have so many outs right now. I do want to destroy this with Exile Force. In case I draw Sangan next turn, I don't know. I should have kept Cannon Soldier on me, that's for sure. Oh, thank you. I see, I want to Nobleman, see if I can't bait out like us. Maybe he's playing Solemn Judgment. I don't think he is, okay. I think that's just game. Okay. Hey, thank you guys very much for watching. So try out this deck. Let me know if you think it's any good. I'm not playing GOAT format for a while. That was miserable. Bye.